problem is that for sweaty gamers, only their enjoyment matters. They could give they give a crap about your enjoyment. That is actually one thing that I think is overlooked. Like, if you look at it like this, you've got your map, and there was a thing in Discord about a Shimakaze. It's okay. Shimakaze, green team spawns over here, whatever. Red team spawns over here. Shimakaze's gonna go out and spot. It's gonna go out wide or something. And the enemy is moving in to whatever. Like, this is that thing where there's the islands and shit over here and whatever. So Shimakaze is looking to make a cool play and get some torpedoes in on stuff, because he's got a position where he can get some broadside shots off. Well, maybe this guy is spotted. Maybe somebody has RPF on a cruiser and they say, hey, CV, there's something over here. CV comes over and finds him. Well, the Shimakaze just got spotted. Fuck. Now the enemy knows where the torps are going to come from. Now the enemy can maneuver and they can fight the Shimakaze, radar the Shimakaze, do whatever. So this Shimakaze's game just got fucked. Utterly fucking ruined. He's not going to get dev strikes. He's not going to do that. Now he's got to go all the way back here and try to find some new play to make, some new thing to do. It really sucks that he just got removed from the game. So this guy had an unhappy experience. So frowny face. But these guys had a good experience because they're not fucking dead. They didn't eat walls of torps. They didn't get fucking murdered. This entire flank didn't collapse because of one Shima that dropped torp wave that murdered this guy, and whatever. So he lost out on a highlight reel where he gets to murder 3 people. But these guys get to live, not lose 3 ships, and now that they know where the Shima is, possibly run him down, get the kill, and then move forward and take the flank. Like, this whole game gets unlocked based on this play, and if the CV comes over and spots it because of communication from the surface ships, yeah, it sucks to be the Shima, but you gotta think about the people that were the victims that are now not the victims. It goes both ways. Yeah, and the guys that didn't get ganked don't go onto the forums to bitch because they're happy and they don't care. Sure. So it's worth knowing that it goes both ways. Like, it's an important part of the process, One person has fun killing another person, but the person that died isn't really excited about the fact that they got nailed. So somebody comes in and supports that person, and suddenly they don't die, and the person that thought they had a good kill is dead. Goes one way, goes the other way, Goes both ways. Being shot at's not fun. Taking damage is not fun. Dying is not fun. And yet, it has to happen for there to be a game. I don't get why people complain about it so much. One of the things that I've learned about online games, and this is a behavioral concept that I could be wrong about. This is like observation level stuff. So this isn't research, this is observation. When you have people play online, I've noticed if you grow up in team sports in school, you'll have a coach that will force you to understand that it's great when you make a cool play, but you are part of a team. You'll have a coach in a community that will force you to understand that whether you win or you lose, you still show respect, or at least you should show respect. So there's like a whole system in place and how people interact, how people treat each other, how people use each other to move forward toward victory and work as a team. Now, for an online game, you click the battle button. You don't know anything about these other motherfuckers you're going to come across. You don't know the bad guys. You don't know the good guys. You don't know how to talk to them. They might not even speak the same language as you. Like, nothing. And you're supposed to walk in and somehow give a shit about these people. I mean, if you literally watch YouTube videos from capable streamers or content creators or whatever, one of the first things they're going to tell you is, do not depend on your team. You need to know you and make great plays and be huge and whatever, because your team is going to be trash. You can't count on them. You can't this, you can't that. I mean, like, so you're already walking into such a different situation where you've got somebody that's like, you've got one person that's mentally coached to be on a group, and then you've got another situation where somebody's walking in thinking that they have to be in the spotlight making the plays or everything's going to crumble around them. And it's like, it's just not true. When you walk onto a team and you think everybody on my team is trash and everybody on their team is great, it's bullshit. They get a bunch of random people, you get a bunch of random people. It's what you do. If you play in a game with skill-based matchmaking, they get a bunch of random people that are of the skill, you get a bunch of random people that are of the skill, shit's gonna happen. It's not that you suddenly got the bad end of the stick. In fact, it can't be that way because there are a lot of people in this game that play in clans and groups of other people that they met in random battle. So it's not like they just don't exist. Today's world, no scores are kept and everyone gets the same trophy? No, that's not true. That's when somebody just decides to like dismiss a whole section of something. That's a really dismissive comment. There's not much use to that comment. There's a difference between winning and being a dick, and a difference between winning and still showing respect. Mostly that whole like participation trophy thing is a way to show respect, and also basically it's a feedback loop. It's an incentive cycle. If you got a little league team and you give everybody participation trophies, you're enticing people to come back. So you have a little league team next season because everybody that showed up got a little something. They had fun, they played little league, they got a trophy. You come back the next season, you do it again. There's only one winning team, but there's a whole lot of kids that need to show up.